Chapter 11, Lesson 4 on quadrilaterals. Okay, so a quadrilateral, the definition is a closed figure with four sides and four angles. Okay. And the sum of the angles in the quadrilateral, it has four angles, and the sum of those four angles is 360 degrees. And if we draw ourselves a quadrilateral, we can see that we can divide it into two triangles, and these three angles in this triangle are 180, and this triangle has three angles which are 180. So the four angles of the quadrilateral add to give us the 360. Let's look at an example. If I have the four angles and I add them, x plus 7 plus x plus 91 plus 74, and I set that equal to 360, I can solve that equation. So I have 2x plus 172 equals 360. I subtract 172 on both sides, so 2x equals 188, divide by 2, and x equals 94, which means my two missing angles are 94 degrees, and this one would be 101 degrees. If I'm going to classify my quadrilaterals, I'm going to start off at the top, and I'm first going to ask, does the shape have four sides? And that's what makes it a quadrilateral. If it has four sides, the next thing that I'm going to look for is I'm going to divide those quadrilaterals into two more specific categories. One of them is a trapezoid, and the other one is a parallelogram. Okay? And so I'm going to look at the four sides of the quadrilateral, and I'm going to look at the opposite sides, and I'm going to look if they're parallel. And a trapezoid is going to have one pair of parallel sides, and a parallelogram is going to have two pairs of parallel sides. Okay? If it is a trapezoid, that's all I'm going to classify it as. If it's a parallelogram, I'm going to go a little bit farther. We can say, okay, so then under, and you can do this all in one chart in your notes, if it is a parallelogram, it can be divided up into now two different things. It can be divided into a rectangle or a rhombus. And in a rhombus, we're going to see four congruent sides. And in a rectangle, we're going to see four right angles. Now, if it has both of those things, then it's going to be a square.